Decided I'm on a vlog today. I haven't vlogged for a long time and a lot of things have changed. I'm in my new flat now. I also have a dog called Holly and this is her. She's a Chihuahua. I've been up to quite a lot recently. I've been going out a lot with my family and friends. Christmas was really busy. I go to my grandparents every Boxing Day. And then on Christmas Day I spend the whole day with my family at my parents' house. I actually slept at theirs on Christmas Eve. I spent the whole day with them Christmas and then I went home on the Christmas night. And then New Year's I had a buffet with my family. And yeah, that was nice. I brought Holly along with me because Holly goes literally everywhere with me. We're never apart, literally never apart, which is both a good thing and where's she put a ball? Oh, there it is. It's a good thing and a bad thing because she struggles to be without me. If I leave her like in my flat on her own, like here, she barks and whines and things, so I can't leave her on my own here. But when I go to my parents' house, I'll leave her there while sometimes I go to the stables, so I'll leave her with my parents. I've also left her on her own whilst she was at my parents' and we've all gone out together, so she's been left on her own. Because my parents live in an isolated place, if she barks and whines, no one can hear her, so it's okay and it's a good way to test it. So she has been left for about 4 hours on her own with no one around. She seemed fine when she got back and she wasn't like stressed or panting or hot or anything. She was just really excited to see me. I'm not too worried about that, but obviously spending 24 hours together every single day isn't healthy for her because she never gets used to being away from me. So I've been practicing taking her to my parents' house. And also I'm going to another cat show soon, so I'm going to be leaving her with my little sister to look after. And she whines a lot when I'm not there, so she'll probably whine a lot with my sister, but she likes my little sister because I think my little sister's a lot like me. She's quite calm and Holly really likes that, and she's got like long hair like me, she looks like me. We must have like similar smells as well, I guess, so she likes my little sister a lot. But I'm hoping they'll be okay because my mum goes to cat shows at least like once a month or something. So hopefully if Holly goes well and she settles there and my sister can look after her, then I'll be able to go to all the cat shows with my mum, which I was doing before I had Holly. The weather is really, really bad. I've just looked outside. So I'm going to wait a little bit and see if the weather gets any better before going out. And then I'll take Holly because I want to walk her because I like her to get a lot of exercise. Because even though she's a small dog, people think that small dogs don't need a lot of exercise. She could go much further than my parents' Rhodesian Ridgeback could. Like, he could go for a walk and sleep all day, but Holly could go for the same walk and want to play all day. So when people say that small dogs can't walk as far, I think that's absolute rubbish because Holly can just go for hours and hours and hours. The walk to the stables is half an hour and the walk back is obviously half an hour. So she gets an hour walk there, and I do that twice a day. So she gets 2 hours walk a day. And then I take her for another walk usually around my block, and she loves that. Holly doesn't want to walk today. I love how I said earlier that like little dogs like need loads of exercise as well as big dogs, and today she doesn't want to walk. I think she's just cold and stuff. It's absolutely freezing today. I'm freezing from my coat and Holly's like tucked down under there. She's hidden, so it's absolutely freezing. Oh my god, I'm so cold. The ponies are here. I'm at the yard now, and put Holly in the stable, and she's kind of frozen in that spot. She's got a blanket on her, and then just got to feed these two some bucket feed. Hey there, darling. It's very nice. So I'm just gonna feed them now. Their field is horrific. It's really bad, and that's because it's winter and they're hungry, so they wait around in the same spots. Like, as you can see, they wait around the front here for me to come to give them food. And because there's two of them now, it kind of encourages them both to do it. And because we've got Rupert now, Rupert grazes the grass right down to the roots, so there's less grass for Casper to eat and Rupert to eat, so they stand around a lot. Holly's cold and she's shaking, so we've improvised. And what I've done is I've tied the string round so she's like, she doesn't fall out. And I'm currently poo picking, and I've given the horses some grass along this like section here, and there's Rupert. So yeah, she's tied in here and she's nice and warm. She didn't want to walk, so I've decided just to put her in here just so she stays warm. It's absolutely freezing, like I am so cold, the wind is so bad. I finished poo picking the field, so me and Holly are just going to go empty the barrow. She's so cold, she's shivering. So we're just going to empty the barrow and then I'm going to walk home, well, cycle home. I'm finally home and I look really messy because of the wind. But yeah, the horses were fine and now I'm freezing cold, but my house is really warm, so hopefully I'll warm up quick. I was just playing with the toys. Her toys are literally everywhere, like through my whole house. Because I put them in that basket there and then I leave them like about here, and she drags the basket around and she gets all the toys out one by one every single time. So no matter how many times I clean her toys up, she just gets them out again, bless her. The last, is it like 2 hours, has been very eventful. I had my lunch and then my parents come, well, basically, okay. Basically I'm a twat. I locked myself out the house because what happens is when I open my door and I close it, it locks, like regardless of whether the key's in, the key's out. Without me locking it, it automatically locks. So I went to take Holly outside to the toilet and I unlocked the door, but I left the keys on the inside of the door. So when I opened the door, I took Holly outside, I closed the door, the keys were still on the inside but the door was locked. Then my parents turned up, they were picking me up, and I was there like almost crying. And then I had to call this man that he's helped me before because I did the same thing about 4 months ago. So he helped, he opened the door for me, and my door's open now, thankfully. But yeah, I was terrified because, yeah. I'm walking to the stables now because someone's just texted me saying that Casper escaped into the back of the field. So I'm going to go get him out now. Rupert, he's been the good boy and he stayed in the paddock. Casper's escaped. Hello Whoopie! Hello Whoopie! Hello Whoopie woo! Whoopie woo! Hello Whoopie! He's going to run off because he thinks that he's been naughty. Told you. Rupert! What's wrong? I ain't got nothing. Good boy. Right, I'm going to take this post. Casper's ready to come in, look. He's starting to trot along the fence. Naughty boy. Naughty boy. Hello. What are you doing behind here? He just galloped away. He's galloping back. Oh my god, he's like, what are you doing? I'm just going to move the grass back for them now and give them a little bit for tonight. I bet he's got a full belly. Rupert hasn't because Rupert's eating grass because I've just moved this fence back. But Casper, I bet when I walk down here he'll follow me or gallop off. Told you. They both are. Casper gets so like spooky and silly when he's done something like this. Hello Whoopie. Hello Whoopie. Rupert's like, they're both being stupid now. If my day hasn't had this much drama in it, it's just not. Excuse you? He's like trying to get me. They're so naughty. Oh my god. Right, have we settled down now? To eat some hay? Are we calm? Are we calm? Calm, Casper? Calm, Rupee? Seems to be better now. But if anyone's watched videos of me and Casper, he's a bit of a drama queen and Rupert just copies. Rupert's a character in himself, but he usually copies what Casper does. And the same with Casper. Casper copies when Rupert runs around, Casper runs around, when Casper runs around, Rupert runs around, and so on. So, yeah. Should we say goodbye then? Bye bye. Have a good night and don't escape again, please. And you too, Rupee. Don't escape again, please, Rupee. Okay? Oh, he loves a good scratch. Oh, give him a good scratch. Good boy, Rupee. See you later. Bye, ponies. Bye. Put the ponies back. Well, I thought that Rupert escaped because someone said on the way down that Rupert had escaped, but he hadn't. So just Casper had escaped and got him back in. As you can see, he ran around and started doing dramatic things, and Rupert followed and copied. So I'm just walking home now, and I'm going to have dinner with my parents, and then later on I'll go back to my house. Look how pretty it is. Across the yard.
It's Sweetie! It's Sweetie girl! She wants to have a...
She wants some watermelon.
She wants some...
She wants some watermelon. What's his name? I just had dinner at my parents' house and they've just dropped me home, so I'm just going to chill for the evening. And Holly's really hyper at the moment. She wants to play, whereas she spent the whole time at my parents sleeping, so she's gone really hyper. But I'm going to end the vlog here, and I may vlog soon, may not, I don't know.